tonight, so let me go find it. Here it is. So tonight we are going to be playing on Lunchbag's seed. He gave me the seed, and here it is right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, 9, 8, 5, 7. So let's see how this goes tonight. I'm interested because it could be quite interesting to see what happens. So if you've never played this game before, the idea is to build a base, feed them, and give them oxygen, and survive in this asteroid. And you can do that through numerous different ways. So right off the bat, since this game mode is set kind of to the most sensitive things as possible, some things I don't want to take as stress reaction is I really don't want anybody that's a binge eater, and I really don't want anybody that's destructive. And I'm going to do that because, like, this guy, oh man. Alright, well, I got 3 learning here on this guy, so I'm going to re-roll this guy. Now, the reason I don't, I kind of like this. I want somebody that can dig, I want somebody that can learn, and I really want somebody that can cook. But I don't want anybody that's narcoleptic either, because we can't have them do that. Bottomless stomach's going to be bad. Oh, man. So, I really don't want biohazardous either, because that's going to make it really hard. They already have weak immune systems, so imagine somebody else that is losing that on top of it. So we're going to have to re-roll here for a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't take us too long to find somebody we can use. Excuse me. Another narcoleptic. Come on, man. 3, 5 construction, vomiter. Okay, we can work with that. So this guy over here, I really would like him to have cooking. So let's see. Let's see if I can get somebody with some cooking on it. Yeah, I'm starting to stream without the intro tonight. I'm just going to get into it. Tonight's going to be a pretty long stream because tomorrow is the 4th of July. I won't be streaming, and I will be uploading this one. Likes cooking, plus 6 digging, and construction, yokel, vomiter. I think we might actually do this. So we're going to name this guy Lunchbags for our subs. I don't have too many other dudes, but this will be Drift King. So all of a sudden, dude. And then I'll name this guy after you. This is going to be Asteroid right here. So, boom. The loveliest facility? I think not. Let's see what names they give us here. The Spacefaring Fortress. It's going to be something bad. It's got to be something pretty bad. Oh, the Grimy Factory. That sounds pretty much right up the alley we're working today. So, the only downside to my initial duplicate traits is that I really don't have anybody with a lot of strength, so cleaning up is going to be pretty hard. And this guy's going to be slow, but that's not too bad. Alright, so let's get started. So we are starting a new colony, pretty much essentially as hard as the game mode goes. Let me turn the volume up here. Options, audio. Give us some game sound here. 50. Okay. So I'm going to pause it because initially we want to assess our surrounding area. So first things you really want to do when you start a colony is you need access to water. Water is really important, and you're going to need access to making the first things that you're going to want to build. You're going to want to build sinks and toilets. And for this colony, because it is hard mode, I think that I'm also going to want, man, I do not have a lot of water with the seed. I don't think we have a bunch. This could work down here. So some things off the bat. Hey, thank you for the 5 biddies, my dude. Much appreciated. So right off the bat, the first thing we're going to want to do is dig out. So we need to obviously dig, because without the dig, we can't really build. So we'll just kind of dig out this way. I'm going to set everything to harvest because I'm going to be trying to... the way I like to play the game is I don't like to use the planter boxes for tiles. But we're going to have to try to keep ourselves clean as we go along because they're going to get stressed out real easy. So I'll let them dig. Man, that is not a big pocket of water at all. And my water's leaking here. This isn't big. Dang. Alright, well, for now, it is what it is. We gotta make do with what we got. So we're just going to dig down here. we'll go ahead and dig this down. I really actually don't even like this pocket here. This is gonna be rough. All right. This is gonna be a rough one, friends. This is gonna be a rough one. But we'll dig out here. I don't want to dig into this carbon dioxide pocket yet if I can prevent myself from doing so. I'm gonna get the pitcher pump set up. Checking. I have germs there, but that won't really impact my water supply. So we should be alright there. Yeah, we'll do this. Alright, the next thing I want to kind of plan out is where my toilets are going to go. I really want to get the toilets set in motion because you need those, but on top of the toilets, I need to know that I have, excuse me, that at the same time I make the toilets, I'm planning the base for the future too. So, I don't need to go that deep, but I'm going to put my, I think I'm going to put my toilets right here. I'm going to leave 2 spaces, one for a fire pole, and then I'm going to try to put transit tubing in here later in the game. That's the plan. We're going to do transit tubes so we can travel around the base way more efficiently than we could before. I did see your 5-bit cheer, my friend, and it should have shown up. Yeah, it did right up the top, my dude. Boom, right there. I did, and I also thanked you for that kindly. I do appreciate your bits, man. It means a lot. I appreciate the support that you give to the channel. Thank you, my dude. It feels good. Said I wasn't following you for some reason. I'm not sure, man. I know Twitch has been a little funky lately, but I hope that is not the total case there. I know you've been following the channel, so that doesn't make any sense. Alright, so we're going to dig down here. Dig this out. Did that. Alright, we're getting pretty close on time here. So, alright, so at the same time, I'm going to put a ladder up because they should be able to multitask a little bit. And I want to kind of dig out a little bit of a bedroom here. So, man, my mouse really got sensitive from the other night. So we'll dig this out. Furniture, we're going to place, I think I'm going to place some cots to try to get ahead of potential stress issues.
Oh, thank you, little Ruth.
Atravol, what's up, my dude? Thank you very much for that host. I appreciate it very much. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get that started. Then the next thing we're going to do, hopefully we can get, man, I need to get this dug here. Need to get this dug out right here, and then get this dug right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and prioritize this because toilets are really important. If I don't have beds, that's okay. But as you can see, this little brain is our stress meter, so we're already kind of stressing. We need to get moving, so I can actually cancel all this. So they just get this dug. I don't need to dig any of this. I just need to get access to water and access to toilets. That's the first thing we need. Is there a maximum amount of people you can follow? No, there's, as far as I know, there is not a maximum amount of people that you can follow or decide not to follow on Twitch. I'm not really sure. As far as I know, I've not been informed that there would be a max. Alright, so we really need this access to water, like, pretty quick. And oxygen's pretty bad down here. Where's all the oxalite at? Oh, it's all right there. Holy smokes. We're going to want to access that pocket pretty quick. I might do that out here. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. You know what? I'm not... Yeah, I am. I'm going to do that too. Okay. Yeah, as far as I know, there's no max to the amount of people that you can follow. What's up, Wiz? How you doing, my dude? There's no, like, set max or anything like that of the amount of people that you can and cannot follow on Twitch, friend. So I'm not really sure what reasons that it's giving you that kind of problem where it says that it's not. But I know Twitch has been buggy lately. So I would just say that it might have something to do with something on their end, maybe. But as far as I know, man, I don't believe there's like a set max amount of number of people that you can or cannot follow on Twitch. But like I said, excuse me. So, man, look at my stress level already. Holy cow, dude. This might be a bigger issue than I initially thought. Alright, so now they need to use the bathroom. They should be getting stress relief bonus from this. Bathroom's too big. So, maximum size is 64 tiles, 72. So I need 8 tiles to take away. I know what I can do. I can do this right here. Man! If there was this guy, would he at the bottom of the barrel? Oh, wow. Because it said I wasn't following you, and I just thought I might have unfollowed because I reached max or something. No, but I can tell you that every day I've continued to lose followers on Twitch, and I think it's something to do with the way Twitch is like dealing with like the botting issues that they've had of people like follow botting and stuff. And I'm not really sure if we're paying a price for it or not, or what the deal is, but I know that currently there has been an issue with follower lists, not just for me. I know a lot of big streamers have had these problems that Twitch has addressed and fixed for them, but I mean, let's be real here, guys. I'm definitely probably at the bottom of Twitch's barrel, so unfortunately for me, I'm probably just going to have to eat it and hope that we can continue to gain followers in other ways. But, so, excuse me. Dang, I already got immune problems too? No, I want germ. You didn't wash your hands, bud? Oh my goodness, dude. This is not the start we were looking for. Alright, so we gotta get this set straight. We need to fix this issue. Just disinfect. Everything this guy touches needs to be disinfected. We can't have that problem already, because this could turn into a really big problem here with the game mode we're playing on, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna have you move here, since you're covered in germs. I don't know why you're covered in germs. Should have been washing your damn self. Nasty. Alright, so that should take care of your germ problem, I would hope. Really? Why are you so germy? Well, that's gonna really hurt, but hopefully we can get over it. Alright. Jesus. Alright, so anyway. Damn, we have some sort of geyser right here too. I wonder what kind of geyser it is. Alright, so we got beds coming, that's fine. What's up, Wiz? How are you tonight, man? It's always nice to see you in the strum, my dude. I'm going to place some storage here, and then we are going to find a place to place our research platform. Good chance I could do that right here. And then, will that work for me? I'm going to do 2 batteries and a wire that goes here like this. We're going to break into this oxalite pocket. And we'll break into that oxalite, so that'll help out. Hopefully you guys are all excited and have a wonderful 4th of July plan coming up, man. I myself am taking the kids to go see fireworks tomorrow, so that is why tonight's going to be such a long stream. So we're going to do this until about 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully we don't have to restart. I'm hoping that whatever just happened with this is not like a major malfunction. Jesus. Because I've never had an issue with them spreading when I have a sink in place, so it's kind of concerning for me at the moment as to what to do about that problem right now. But all things considered, let's go ahead and get this oxalite pumping down, and then I'm gonna dig this down, and now they can go to bed, and we're gonna take the next dupe that comes up. I think a 4th dupe will really be really good for us here. I think a third dupe's going to be pretty helpful for us here. I think it's really going to help our situation out, and I think that bedrooms and bathrooms could be the same size. Latrines 64, barrack is also 64. Okay, so we'll try to keep these even. So I know I can build that out too right about here. And I don't have to build floors and kind of waste a whole lot of extra time with that right there, so should be key unconcerning. Can we play playground mode on stream? I don't want... No, I have plans to play with Andy later. He invited me to come play with him later. I'm kind of getting tired of Fortnite, to be honest, man. It's burning me out. Like, I need something else. And this is going to be a nice change of pace for a while. It's like all I do is play Fortnite. And, I mean, yesterday was a rough day, dude, on Fortnite. Last night was rough. Fortnite was rough for us yesterday. So, I'm going to kind of probably just be taking it easy for a little bit with Fortnite, man. Just because I don't want to burn out, you know what I mean? So, will I be doing viewer stuff later? Probably not, because I got invited to play with a good buddy of mine, and there's a chance that that's probably what I do later with Fortnite. But that's not going to be for like another 4 hours. So tonight we're going to be doing something a little different. Those of you that have viewed the stream and hung out on stream with me before have seen this game and know what's coming and know what we're about to do. Man, that dude is losing a lot of immune system, man. So we've never played this mode before, though. Twitch has been bad. Well, I'm not dropping frames, so it's definitely on Twitch's end, unfortunately. Maybe turn down the stream quality and give that a try and see if that helps. I know it's not ideal, but that could be a really good place to start for now, Asteroid. I would hope that that helps out. The best thing, you know, it's really not the easiest thing in the world to be a Twitch streamer. I know everybody and their mom wants to do it, but I don't think a lot of people truly understand what you go through trying to do all this. This guy's mouth breather, anemic, really don't like that. I really like the 6 creativity, but he's a binge eater. You know what, dude? I think we're gonna risk it. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're gonna risk it. Boy. Alright. 4th duplicate's in place. Can we... What's up with this? What makes this unreachable? Excuse me. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but can we build this or what? Okay. What is going on, man? Oh, so weird, dude. Whatever. We need to get it done, so we'll get that going this way then, I guess. That's fine. Yeah, so maybe try turning down the stream quality, see if that helps. What are these bags set to? Build stuff, guys. Jeezums. I don't want anybody else researching, but we do need to get the research started. Hopefully... Okay. We're going to go for the jobs board first. And then I will turn the speed up a little bit. Alright, so now we'll do that. Let's see what our oxygen looks like. It's weak as expected. Some ways to help that out would be probably popping a hole right here. And letting some of this oxalite feed down into the base itself. Have you used the new Tommy drum gun in Fortnite? No, I haven't played Fortnite since last night. Goblin, what's going on, my man? How are you? No, I mean, I watched some streams today. I like to watch like Tim and stuff, but I haven't played tonight or today. I'm just kind of taking a break from Fortnite, like I said, man. We'll probably be taking a little break from Fortnite here for a while. We might do something different. I think it's time for us to do something different for a little bit, you know? I know a lot of people may not like to hear that, but that's just, I mean, I'll probably still play every now and again, but I mean, you need to mix it up a little bit. It needs to be mixed up. Jeezums, where is all these germs coming from? Why do you have so many germs? What is making you so sick? And okay, I was gonna say, why aren't we researching? What is the deal? All right. Yeah, so I mean, just might be taking a break and doing something different. I've been thinking about doing some PUBG lately. Just kind of mixing it up a little bit. My daughter, I can hear her. We're going to let them build and finish what they're doing. Give me 1 sec, man. Yeah, we'll probably do raft. We'll do some different stuff, man. Okay, Brian. Hey, Brian. I get it. Yeah, but we're going to be mixing the streams up, dude. We're going to be doing some different stuff. We're going to be doing... we'll still play some Fortnite here and there, but... I mean, dude, I need a break, man. You know... You don't want to burn out on a game that you enjoy because it's what to do, and... That's what I feel like's happening. I feel like, you know, a lot of streamers are forced to play it right now because it's like the game to play, and I get it, but I really love this game, genuinely. It's really fun. And I thought of a challenge mode, and this is going to be a really interesting obstacle to overcome now that apparently food poisoning has somehow gotten into my base. He's slowly losing it, but it's still there. And this oxalite should be feeding us some oxygen. But it's definitely not a lot of oxygen. It's not as much as I would hope, so I think I'm going to have to go ahead and pop this down early. Which isn't ideal by any means, but we're going to make it happen. Like, like Ninja, what? I'm confused. Do what, like Ninja? Alright, so I'm gonna put dirt, and I'm gonna put dirt, and I'm gonna put algae in there. I'm gonna put dirt in there for obvious reasons. I think dirt's gonna be helpful for the research. I doubt it, dude. Why would he? Fortnite is like his game of choice, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's great. I mean, I like Fortnite. I'm just getting tired of Battle Royales. Battle Royales are everywhere. I'm tired of it. So if my stream suffers for that, then, you know, I mean, it is what it is, but it's all right. All right, so we're gonna let them run through while we do some research here, and we're gonna build our supercomputer right here. We'll put some wire there. All right, so let's give out some priorities here, and then you can do some supply. That works. Who's good at operating? Obviously my researcher, but I really do not like this food poisoning, man. So everything's clean, so I mean the food poisoning will go away. Yeah, I doubt that he hates it, but I mean, you know, to each their own, man. And I'm happy for him. As long as he's doing what he enjoys doing, that's all that really matters. It doesn't really matter And nobody's operating, so that's not what I wanted. So you can operate. It's a good chance I get rid of these two, and I'm just going to put a door here. Actually, we're going to cancel that because I don't want them coming this way after using the toilet. I want them to go through the sink, so that might be one downside to that. All right, jobs board's built, so let's take a look here what we got. All right, so I had you as an architect, which is our miner, and I had you as the gopher. I think that's right, so let's make this jobs board a little priority. We'll give this a 7, and that should take care of those problems. Research, architect, digger, and gopher. Okay. Now jobs are going to add to the stress, so I'm just going to need them to kind of clean up a little bit. So cleaning up will help with the stress as they continue to pick up the floor. And our next build that we're going to go for is our farm. So I'm probably going to put the mealwood farm somewhere down over here. Let's put it down here like this. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, we're running low on food. So I'll tap in here. And then break this out and all of this. That'll allow them to harvest that. Alright, so our first is done. So now we can build our compost, which I'll put in here. Can't really hear you. I can hear a word here and there. As far as my microphone's feeding back on Twitch, like I have really good audio. Is that better if I put the mic like in front of me? Like this? Is that better, man? Alright, so let's do this. I was say, man, I don't understand. I hope that's better. Alright, stop sweeping. Because apparently that's all we're doing here. Asteroid, where are you? No surface germs, so your immune system should improve. So should yours. That should help. Okay. Alright, I've got good oxygen over here, so I'm not really too concerned. Let's make this a 5, so that way we can continue doing other things. Perfect. Now you can't hear me no matter what. Maybe refresh your stream, dude, because as far as my mic feed, hold on, let me check. Yeah, I can hear myself just fine, like on my own stream. My brother enjoys his loud music. Is it me or is it because of your house? Alright, so food. But at least it's trash music. I'm confused, friend. Let me turn game sounds up just a little bit. Alright. So, what do I build here next? I think what our next goal is probably going to be a little rec room. I think we might build a little rec room, but it's going to be really hard on that power draw from these little batteries. So after this, I think I'm going to go for a coal. Oh, well, then I was gonna say, dude, it might be pretty difficult for you to hear me if you're, like, not at home or anything. I'm not sure. I'm sorry that you can't really hear me that well. Actually, I need decontamination because I do not want polluted oxygen to get out into the base as fast as it does. Dang, I really like this guy. Drift, what's up, my dude? I really like this guy. He's got the farming, he's got the creativity, but I don't think that's an issue. I just really need these guys to go ahead and dig it up, but digging into this carbon dioxide pit is normally a big problem. Now, we've got our farm tiles, so we can start our farm. I think I want to do that here. I think I want to do that. Do I want to do that there? Yeah, I do. But do I want to do it like this? Alright, let's slow this down. Let's think this out. Alright, so I know that carbon dioxide's good for mealwood, but at the same time, I want to have good access to it. And I don't want to build near water. So I think what we're going to do is we'll put it right about here. Yeah, I think this is going to be good here. Like this. And I don't need to do anything special. Except for dig this out. Okay. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna alert? No problem, dude. I got you guys. I appreciate you guys grinding, man. I appreciate the alert, boys. Okay. So now I need them to go ahead and start this mealwood farm. So that way we don't run into this issue of not having food. I don't want food problems, and I only got 4 mealwood seeds. What an amazing seed this map is, dude. Okay. Our oxygen production is really weak here, but I don't want to do that just yet. So we're gonna plant what we can. We're gonna plant what we can, and we're gonna go from there. Alright, let's speed it up. Alright, we're gonna run into some stress problems. I can feel it, man. Furniture. Let's get this room doesn't actually need to be that big, but it's okay. Let's get a massage table there. And we'll go down into the floor. That's fine. I'll reroute all those wires once we get the opportunity to do so. Alright, so our stress is going to be going pretty high here shortly. It's because we're digging down here and there's a bunch of carbon dioxide, not a lot of oxygen available to us. So we may run into some serious issues here soon with stress. This is a pretty difficult seed, actually. Let's build. Let's get this built. Now that I've got a couple farm tiles planted. I mean, we don't have many more mealwood seeds, so there's no point for us to stay down there where it's going to just stress them out. Excuse me. Yeah, there's no point in us doing that when it's just going to stress them to death, so we can't really waste a whole lot of time down there. After decontamination, I think... Are we doing this? 8, please. Alright, I'm going to super mode through nighttime so we can get back to the game. And then we'll speed it back up just a little bit to the fast speed. I don't want to do too much hyper mode because I feel like that could be very detrimental for the game. I really do. Hey, thanks, brother. Thanks, brother. Much appreciated. But I do want to be able to plant more mealwood here in the near future. So let's get seeds, organic, critter eggs. Wait, organic. Yeah, that's fine. But what I don't want going here is polluted dirt. So who's got some tidy? My miner does. So let's get him doing that as well. Man, they're just kind of doing whatever they want, aren't they? These jobs are really stressing these guys out, man. That bed takes a lot. Man, you're... Oh, break starts at... Let's do like 60%. Break ends at 20%. Alright. We're getting stressed out real early. I'm actually pretty concerned about that. They're wasting a lot of time doing like the minimal stuff. And let's set this down here to like 30%. So I can minimize what they're doing with that time. Because I got a lot of other tasks we need done. It's just not getting done just yet. So that's kind of a big deal. Normally your scientists will get stressed out a lot more. Sorry guys. That was my bad. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. So right now, like I said, we're in the middle of the extreme mode challenge. So I have stress turned on to like the most stressful that it could possibly be. And our disease is like insane right now. So everything's set to the absolute maximum that it can be. Yeah, I got it. My bad, guys. It's because I typed it in here. The game looks... I typed it on my keypad. That's also my hotkey. So unfortunately, that was kind of my mistake. This game looks confusing. It's not that it's confusing. It's that it's got a lot of challenges. The game's challenging. It requires you to think and use a lot of processes and think outside of like the box. Right now, one of my big problems is stress. Stress is a huge factor for us right now, and it's not getting any better. They're not even really researching. We're stuck doing our normal jobs, and I need to get a lot of things done here. So I don't know that a second stress bed's gonna help. So our farm is complete, so hopefully they'll stay out of here for now. And let's get this up to like a 7, so that way it doesn't take us out of commission all the way here. So I'm gonna have to build a lot differently than I normally would. I'm gonna have to do things a lot differently than I normally would. And let's change these settings to break starts at 60%, break ends at like 30% for now. There. We'll get that set up so that way that happens. So the rec room is missing a decoration item, so I can't do anything about that just yet because I haven't done any interior decorating research. Once I do that, that should really help with those with that issue. All right, so oxygen's starting to flow in a little better over here, and it's coming down. We still have a lot of oxalite pumping oxygen into the base, so that's good. Some of the main things I need this research to get done, and he is now working on the decontamination tree, so that's great. Jobs add a lot to the stress, so that's kind of the big issue I've got right here. Is my jobs are adding to my stress level pretty dramatically, and I'm gonna need. Who's this? This is lunch, so that's good. So that'll bring him down. So I'm only using the stress beds to kind of keep it in a maintainable range, but it does draw really hard on the power. Once I get decontamination done, the next thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to build a coal power plant. Excuse me. That'll prevent them from having to use this wheel so often, which also causes them to not do the tasks that I need them to do and creates those problems. The third thing we're going to want to do is kind of try to start cleaning the base. I'll be able to do that once I can take away from their minimal task jobs, which is like the wheel and stuff like that. So lunch distress is coming down, so that's good. So once they get to about 60%, they're going to be on there for about 30% of it. I was checking the tweets. The tweeter went out, man. It's not a confusing game. It's a really fun game. It's challenging. It makes you think, and I really enjoy that a lot. It's complexity and how you manage bases and how you manage this. So we should be pretty close here. 19 out of 30. It's taking its time. Yes, I know I have a food shortage, but that's why I got the mealwood started. We do not have enough mealwood to go around. That is a problem. I can get to this muckroot here. I can get that muckroot up there. But food is not in high supply for us here, so kind of a big deal. Man, there's a lot over here. I can get those mealwood seeds, but getting to that's gonna stress the death out of our little guys here, so kind of a big problem. Kind of a big problem. I just hope that this little shine bug goes ahead, keeps these bristle blossoms going. Food is a big problem right now. We will get there. It's starting to sweep a little bit, so we're taking care of some things. Everybody's pretty busy. Stress is still fairly manageable, so we're just kind of going through the motions until our research gets caught up and our research gets done. Once that gets done, that'll really help me kind of have to deal with that. Then I'm going to need to do a polluted water pit, which I'll probably do here. It's going to be interesting how we go and approach that, because I'm going to dig in underneath the bathroom and go down. Alright, perfect. Alright, so now I can put these out here. Now this is really good. That'll help me keep down the polluted oxygen. And the next research we need to do is we need to get this the coal generator started. Coal generator is going to be good for us for a number of reasons. It's going to help us keep it down, and then the stress is going to go ahead and they'll be able to start taking care of other outside factors. I think another big thing I could do is paintings. You know what? I think interior decoration, artistic expression is going to be our next. It's going to help out a lot more. We need to get more food. You know what, man? We might have to suck this up. We may have to just suck this up for now. I don't want you built there. What I want you built here for now, and we may have to suffice a job for this. So my lunch, here we go, my guy cooking. So let's make sure they don't eat any of the lice loaf that we're farming out. And it delivers here. Lice loaf should help us out. I mean, it's terrible food quality, but you get a little more calorie from it than rather just eating the meal ice itself. So that should help us from starving everybody to death. Alright, so once I get the interior decor done, that'll be really helpful. So I can start putting a little bit of the flower pots down here. That'll help out initially.
Thank you,
Germworm, what's going on, my dude? How are you today, man? So this will help us with a little bit of the decor problem. The next thing that's really going to help with the decor problem is sweeping up all this garbage. So I can dig this up here, store that. Yeah, I'm sure they've mastered jobs, but I'm not at an approachable level where I can take and put them. But now this should really help with the stress relief bonus. So they should lose their stress a lot faster. So that should help out a lot with this. Is the room bonuses really help impact stamina recovery, stress relief. So they gain bonuses from these, and those help keep stress down. And stress is kind of one of our big problems right now. Yeah, stress is a huge problem for us right now. So we're fighting against all kinds of battles right now, between needing to get research done and needing to get everything else done. So once this briar seed, come on. Alright, I can plant this. So all that plant does is improve decor in a room. So it kind of gives me a little decor bonus. So this room right here has a lot of decor going on in it. It makes everybody kind of happy. So it's really helpful. And it should help as they're sitting here getting their massages and stuff. They're receiving a bonus. Unwinding, their stress bonuses are improving and their stress is going down. So let's see. Status. So where's your stress? Yeah, like 45, 44. It's just going down a lot more effective. It's really helping out. I'm not too bad, man. I'm not too bad. This is we're taking on a pretty interesting challenge. This one's a little harder than what we've done with this game before in the past. In that, excuse me. In that these numbers here, like as you notice, they haven't just randomly recovered. I'm pretty sure I have to build a med room for them to recover from this. So that's kind of interesting. And they'll get diseased. So their immune systems are insanely weak. Everything about our little duplicates is very temperamental. Their stress levels are they're very anxious, and we are working against the clock in all aspects. So I need to get to this food here. We need to get up here to this extra food. We need to go ahead and bounce some extra food into the system. That's what we need to do. It's 1 month long. I know, my dude. Welcome. And I appreciate your followage, and I appreciate you coming back to the stream, my dude. Feels good, man. And this will allow me to plant more. So we need to get more mealwood seeds, like stat. I was really hoping that we would kind of get some from our plants down here, but they're not really giving me a whole lot. I need to dig, and I need to dig where these little cracks in this are. There's usually something hidden in the areas where those cracks are, so that's pretty big deal. Alright, I can plant this. Plants grow slower in the wild. So, like this life cycle, it takes 12 cycles for this to grow in the wild. However, if I plant it in one of my pots, it only takes 3 cycles to grow. So that's kind of a big bonus that you need to go ahead and try to get off your plants as fast as you can. It's pretty impactful. So, do I break into this carbon dioxide pocket? Man. A lot of decisions need to be made. Yeah, we're gonna have to, because I need to get to this. How risky do we get, boys? I need to get to this, muck root here. Food is going to be a big problem. I don't really want to have to make mush bars. Mush bars are really bad on your dupes. And right now, I mean, we're hanging in there by the edge of our seats. We're really not like hanging in there. What's this game? I joined the stream from the Raft Discord server. What's up, my dude? So this is another survival type game where you are stranded in this, I guess it's like an asteroid, and you create the environment in which these duplicates try to survive. So these little duplicates, they perform tasks, and you have to feed them, you have to bathe them, shower them, give them bathrooms, feed them, and create oxygen in the environment in which they survive, while trying to survive gases, diseases, and fighting starvation. They will die, and you can lose if all of your duplicates do die. Now, the cool thing about this game I found the most is that there's 1,000 different ways to get to the end product. It's just a matter of like how you do it. So the paintings are a big deal, my dudes. Paintings are a big deal, and you're gonna see a monstrous stress relief bonus come from this aspect right here. We're gonna get some serious bonuses from this right here. This is gonna be really good, and I need to make an artist, so I'm gonna have our gopher artist for us. You know what? It's been compared to Terraria. The only thing is, like, there's no real, like, combat aspect to it. You know what I'm saying? There's no combat aspect in the game. It's pretty much just a base building survival game. But yeah, kind of like Terraria. I've heard it compared to Terraria a lot. A lot of people have told me to play Terraria. But dude, it's a super fun game. And we're playing it on the hardest mode available right now. So the mode we're playing on, my duplicate stress levels go out, and as they get stressed out, they like lash out and they act out. So they'll stress vomit, and they'll create a bunch of polluted water, which will create polluted oxygen in the base, and which will get your duplicates sick. They can be destructive, where they destroy things and you don't really repair it automatically, so it's kind of like a big waste of time. Yeah, so they can lash out, they'll cry relentlessly, and it kind of ruins the mood for the other duplicates in your base. So in a nutshell, you're researching, you're trying to survive as long as possible. Yeah, so I mean, I do play Raft, and I really enjoyed Raft, and we'll probably do some more Raft here in the future. I might even start one with the stream viewers if we get enough people in here. Yeah, it sounds complicated. I guess in a way, I mean, the way you survive really is up to you. There's no wrong way to survive other than just not surviving, obviously, right? But there's 100 different ways to create things and beat the system, I guess, in of sorts, if you want to put it that way. So, I've been trying to explain, and I'm glad you're here, because this is a fresh base. What's up, Beansy? How you doing, my dude? So, this is a fresh base, fresh start. So, this one's actually, I've never attempted this mode before. It's a custom game with the stress turned on max. So, everything stresses your duplicate. You even start the game with stress. And the immune systems are weak, so they get sick a lot faster. So it's quite interesting so far. I'm interested to see how this game continues to progress, because I've never tried it on this mode before. And, man, we're looking rough on algae too. So we're going to have to dig up some algae here. I need to keep digging in general, but digging is stressing them out. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish closing all this off. I think that's a good start for us. And we need to go ahead and find more mealwood. So we may just continue to dig and progress into this here. Haven't played this game in ages. Dude, it's amazing. They had a lot of big updates happen recently. It's massively impressive. The developers have done such a good job with this game, man. I absolutely love this game. I absolutely love this game. So I can dig out this way too. Water situation's like rough. This base has a really rough water start, and nothing's the same. So there's 100 million different random generated maps on the on here. So I mean, anything can happen. So I know they're stressing, but floors will also help with the stress levels. We'll build that tile there, and we'll put that. So hopefully this building will help out. And I know the paintings will really help with the stress. And then picking up and cleaning up after themselves will also help with the stress. I have a question, my friend. Starting Jurassic Park tonight. Any tips, tricks? Yeah, Jurassic Park is a lot of fun. It really is. The hardest part to it is there's no real instructions on how to get started with the game. So, pretty much, man, don't be afraid to just go balls to the wall and check it out. Like, just have fun with it. I mean, if you fail, you can always restart. There's no penalty for restarting or anything like that, so don't be afraid to restart. Have a lot of fun. I'm on one of the last islands, I believe. I finally got there, and it's a really cool game. I'm gonna try to beat it. I've never seen this game before. You use terms I don't. Start with stress, immune system. Yeah. So, I mean, if you wanted me to explain, stress is like how your duplicates are reacting to the environment you're putting them in. You know what I'm saying? And the immune system's like when you get sick, your duplicates can get sick in the game from the diseases. So like there's a germ overlay and you have food poisoning you deal with, which pretty much happens when you go to the bathroom and you don't wash your hands. You spread that bacteria. And then there's slime lung. So as you start to dig down here, this is actually a really fatal disease if not treated or not treated with respect. But I don't think we're going to have to mess with that for a little while at least. So that's actually quite comforting. Yeah, man, no problem. I do appreciate you stopping by, man. I really hope that you come check out. I play pretty much everything, dude. I'm not a guy that likes to stick with one game forever. I like that there's so many games out there. I think that it's a shame that if you didn't experience all of them for yourselves, you know what I'm saying? I think you gotta just get out there and check out video games. Oh, lunch. Another 500 biddies, my dude. You are an animal, sir, and I really do appreciate it. 500 bits. You've done 500 bits every night this week. Dude, thank you so much for the support, brother. I actually downloaded Warframe. I intended to check it out. I just haven't had an opportunity to do so yet. Complicated? I guess so. But to be honest with you, man, it's really not that bad. I would definitely recommend you check it out if you want, man. Oh, I'm never gonna stop streaming, man. I hope to see you again, brother. If you appreciate it, you know, always hit that follow button. It's a really good way to support streamers, man. And I'm glad you were here stopping by. I hope to see you again, man. So, Jesus, lunch. Another 500 bits, dude.
Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
Hey, bro. Thank you, Wolf. I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate the follow, brother. Hey, you too, my friend. Take it easy, brother. Have a wonderful 4th of July or however you celebrate. All right, let's go down here because there's stuff down here we need to get at. I need to get this. So the thing I found initially right off the bat here, lunch, is that in this mode, when you start to lose immune system, you don't get it back. That's it. So as they've started to get sick or they get any kind of food poisoning, the food poisoning will deteriorate, but they'll keep that debuff. It doesn't automatically regenerate. So that's interesting because in normal modes, they normally, once the disease passes, they'll regenerate their immune systems. However, in this one, they are not. So I'm wondering if they have to have a med bay for that. And boy, we are hanging on by the edge of our seats here. I need them to plant these. Like, please plant these. I need them to plant those. They have so much to do, and you can't overburden them, and that's what I've started to do here, is I've started to burden them to a point where now we're not having as much success because they're stressing themselves out. So far, initial thoughts on this mode is it's pretty tough, dude. This is a pretty tough start so far. I definitely like this aspect of the challenge that's now been brought to this game. It's definitely upped the ante quite a bit. So I'm really, really interested to play this out, see how it goes. So I'm doing everything I can to fight against our massive stress problems. And I'm hoping that we can start digging soon because I need them to dig down here and get this. So I might have to turn the priorities up on this and this because I need these seeds and I need that food. So I need them to get this done. I need that done. That needs to happen. And the biggest problem I'm going to have down here is that I can't mop that up, and that's a big deal. And the seeds you gave me, Lunch, there's like no water available in this map. So that's going to be another problem we got to solve is I'm going to have to get the water taken care of. I'm just going to drop those. That should help me dig this out, which can give me that algae. So that'll be nice. And I'm trying to leave room because I want to do transit tubes and stuff around this base. So that'll be really cool. Fire poles and transit tubes. That'll be really cool. So we should be melting stress away as they sleep. Because I'm pretty sure I do have this bonus here. So yeah. There's really no stress change. It's really hard to change their stress levels, dude. Okay, so I did get my coal generator. Let's do refinement. I think refinement's going to be important. What's up, Goblin? Starvation's a problem. We need somebody that's focused on farming. You can when you're not building stuff. Need you to farm. What's up, Goblin? I'm here, man. What's up? We'll put this right here for now, and then I'll turn this down to a 5. Yeah. They released a character on... Jesus Christ, dude. BDO Mobile recently, it seems like my playstyle. I can't play the game because it hasn't released here. So how do you go about playing it then? Is that something that you do with like you get a different account or something with like an SEA password or something like that? I'm confused. I need you to get out of here, man. I don't need to dig those up. I need those mealwood seeds. That's what we need. We need those effing mealwood seeds. And we need to plant these things. Come on, guys. Please don't get sick. Okay. Yep, and that's way too much work for me. Yeah, dude, I imagine it's a lot of work for a lot of people. All right, man. So I'm really having to micromanage the crap out of these guys. It's definitely interesting because I don't think... I mean, you've always had to micromanage, but like I got a the sub priority is really important in this mode so far. In that if certain things don't get done, then they just won't get done, period. It's quite interesting so far. Quite interesting so far. Alright, so we're working through it. We're trying to get these planted up here. I almost feel like I need another duplicate just to keep up with the workload we've got. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and get our 8 beds laid out. And we'll get this laid out. And we need to get the rest of this done. So, yeah. Move it. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, I'm just, like I told you, man, I don't know how to feel about the mobile games anymore. Like, it's just... It seems to have lost its luster with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel that same joy. You know? Right on, man. Right on, brother. Did you get some new emotes, I assume? Nice, man. Alright, so unreachable food. I'm gonna assume that is this right here. we'll dig up to get this right here, because I can use all the food I can get. Alright, I'm gonna speed up just a little bit to try and get some stuff done here. I don't know if using turbo mode's the smartest thing to do here, but that's what we're gonna do. And I hope that I don't lose a duplicate, so let's get this done. Let's prioritize this as a 7. Come on, boys. Get the food, boys! 7, 7. Go get the food. There we go. Alright. At least nobody's starving to death now, so that's a relief. And I've got a bunch of paintings done. We're going to need to do a polluted water pit here soon. It was a gifted sub. Nice, dude. I don't feel anyway, man. I'm just glad that you support a Twitch stream, period. Like, I'm not... Look, dude, I just joke with you guys when I say stuff like that, but, I mean, I'm just glad that you're supporting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that gives the rest of us hope. 4. Wait. Hold on. First off, we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 8 tiles here. 4, 2, 3, 4. And we'll dig up like this. Cancel this. And in here, I'm going to do our generator. So we're gonna get this done here. No, man, I don't feel bad at all, dude. Like I said, I'm just glad that you support a stream. That's really what's important, man. So let's cancel this. I'm gonna do a carbon skimmer down here. I want to put in this carbon skimmer. Should be a ladder here. And our battery is gonna go up here. I did the refinement. So actually, you know what? I think that I'm gonna put this here for now. And we'll drag that out. And then I want to put generic sensors after air systems. Okay, I'm gonna put a smart battery in there. Dude, AW is fun. What's AW, man? What am I missing? Tell me, friend. What am I missing out on? And we'll dig all this out, so that'll help. He's delivering a lot, so that's good. That's good. Don't get effing trapped over there, dude. Don't do it. He's gonna get trapped. You turd. What a turd.
Tummy likey. Tummy want wingy.
Right, well, I hope he doesn't trap himself in. Hey, Psych, I really do appreciate the follow, man. Welcome to the stream, man. Oh, dude, I think we're finally starting to beat our stress down a little bit. It's requiring a lot of painting, but it seems to be quite worth it at this point. The stress has been kind of the initial early battle, and now it's food. So food's kind of another early battle, but I think we're keeping up enough to where we're just keeping everybody content. And I continue to hope that I find more mealwood as we continue to dig. Well, I appreciate it, brother. It means a lot, dude. The Dark Elf Dagger, dude. Are you talking about Lineage? I haven't played Lineage in months, man. How are you doing tonight, my man? Are you ready for 4th of July? Do you have any big plans for your 4th? I'm going to have to put a tile here because this is sand. And I'm going to actually make that a big one. Let's go ahead and prioritize that well. I'm trying to do the most I can with as few dupes as possible so I don't run into issues with the stress of having to try to feed all of them at once. So I think we might try to stick with 4 dupes for as long as we possibly can. Excuse me, and in here I'm not going to hold any coal, so take all the coal out. We'll put the coal in here at a 6. Don't you give me the my god goblin, you better not. I'm not saying anything, man. I'm just saying I haven't played that in a long time. Yeah, I haven't played that in a long time, man. So, Psych, are you familiar with oxygen not included? Alright, so we got the air systems done, so I can do that. That's going to go right here. Carbon skimmer there. So the next thing I'm going to build... is going to be my... polluted... Who made a mess? Did he get stuck, dude? Oh, no. He's stuck. Get out of there, please. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, what a bummer, dude. It was stream delayed. You normally say that when I talk about a different game? Nah, it's all good, man. Like I said, it's all good, brother. Oh, you're such a turd. Mop. This dude's gonna be insanely stressed out, bro. Can we get him out of there, please? Please. Oh, he can get out of there, so darn it, man. We need... Okay. We need to plan and build this now, unfortunately. So... let's give this some space. I'll do this here. We'll drag it down to here. We'll deconstruct all of this. And I'll put a ladder down through here. And we'll connect it like this. You know what? We'll put the door here so then I don't have to worry about where that goes. Let's do a third one. Tiles here, and then another ladder down here so then they can clean all that out. Dig this. Dig this, and I will do my pump here and my deodorizer here. That should help. Okay, so is stream delay? Oh, which response, brother? I was just saying, man, you should know that I'm just joking with you, man. I'm never trying to make you guys like feel any certain type of way about anything. I'm just messing with you, man. I'm just messing with you guys, and I really do hope you know that. I mess with you guys because you guys have been here for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know me. So I feel like I can mess with you guys without, like, you guys taking it too personal. Big problem I may run into here with my situation that I'm in is that I don't have a lot of water. So this could be potentially a really big problem for us. Alright, so we'll do this. Connect you here. I'll run you out the same way to this. Put this wire up here to connect to everything else. And let's get this done. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, you know I'm always here to help, man. I just give you guys a hard time, brother. I mean, the best I can, I'll give you the best help I can, because I haven't played it in such a long time, so I may not be the best person to ask, but if I feel like I can contribute positively to your situation, you know I will, man. You know I'll give you the best answer and response I have. I'm not gonna try to make you feel bad or anything. Put a twist in it, shoot it right back at you. Well, man, it's all good with me. I don't mind. Can we like get some action here, boys? All right. I'm going to speed things up, and I'm probably, like I said, going to regret it. But we're going to go turbo mode for a little bit, boys. Alright. I would like to get enough to where I could build this battery. Oh my gosh. Alright, definitely while they sleep. They have so many tasks to get done, and I need so much done in such a short period of time. We are doing really good fighting against stress still. Stress is going really well for us right now. Life support. Okay, well, you're not cooking, you'll do life support. Because we're letting this get out of control. Alright, there's some oxygen coming in, so that'll help out. We're stressing. We're stressing, boys. Trying, man. I just can't let them get sick. I just can't have them get sick on me. Starvation. Alright, can we cook? You have food there, so why aren't you cooking? What is my chef doing? Oh my gosh. Edible, where are we? We got meal ice, so... Art student. Okay, he's not really... I don't really need him to be an art student currently. We need to go for... Speeding up. Eat it. Eat it. Oh my gosh, dude. Don't die on me, sir. I might have to do muck bars, dude. What's up, random? How you doing, my dude? How are you, brother? Hopefully all is well for you. Alright, good. He's not going to die, so that's a plus. Okay, so now we've got to get... Now we've got to get this going. I need to get this going. 6, 6. The number of the beast, right? Alright. Let's just... We need to get this built. Alright, come on, guys. God, I feel like I need another dupe, but I can't do anything about it right now. We're getting the research done. We're getting this done. I'm not too bad, brother. I'm trying my best to push through this insane mode on this game right now. It's killing me, literally. So if you've never played this game before, man, Oxygen Not Included is a really cool game if you like survival, base building type games. And if you do know anything about this game, then what you'll know is right now what I'm doing is I'm playing in a custom mode, and that custom mode I have turned stress as high as it can possibly go, so they get stressed easier and they get sick easier. And in this one, they also do not recover from any like damage they take from disease. So, on that note, it's been quite interesting in the fact that I didn't know all that when I started. So we're playing essentially in what might be considered hard mode in most games, I guess you could say. And I'm always fighting against the clock. I feel like I'm consistently fighting against the clock. And my dudes are getting stressed to all hell so easy. And I feel like I'm stuck in a loop right now. Okay, so now that he's got that research done, I'm not going to research anything for a while. Let him help out around the base. So that way, hopefully, we can get some things done. I really need to get this stress level down so bad, dude. Alright, we're going to set this out and set this out so that way we're not using it as often. Trying to fight against polluted oxygen, which I'm doing. Oxygen is a real monster right now, dude. Can we... I'm going to have to turn this up to like a 7. They need to do this. I've also noticed that I really have to micromanage really hard in this mode. I have to make them work and do what I need them to do. If I don't micromanage them to any aspect, they'll just kind of do whatever they want. And unfortunately, that's a really bad scenario for us because we get stuck. We get stuck in this position where they're starving. But now they're starting to dig up some extra muck roots. So that's actually a pretty big plus for us right there. That's a big deal. So that's helpful. Excuse me. So as I work down and we build, we'll be able to get that. Deconstruct. So I'm trying to build my polluted water pit right now. And that's kind of where I'm at with this base at the moment. Are you going to be playing Fortnite later? I saw that you were online. Yes, I will. Andy Banana, one of the vocalists for Danger Kids, invited me to come play with him later. Tonight's going to be a longer stream since I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tonight's going to be a little bit longer, and I'm going to be doing Fortnite later. But for now, what I'm doing is I'm starting us a base because honestly, dude, I'm just kind of getting burnt out with Fortnite, and I'm hoping to kind of mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the idea, is to kind of mix it up, and I'd actually like to really get this done right here. I would really like to get this done right here. So if we could get this built, that would be amazing. I'm going to speed it up. Come on, boys. Yeah. Okay, so this smart battery is going to be huge for us right here. That is going to take away from what we're doing here. 6. Make this a 4 or 5. And that should really help my situation out. So yeah, we'll probably be doing that a little bit later, probably closer to like 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. Tonight we're going to be mixing it up. We're doing this oxygen not included. We started this base fresh, so we're fresh into this base, and we're going to see where it takes us right now. Right now we're at the challenging parts. I think I just overcame a pretty big hurdle right there with this power supply. So if I can get this to run and get my oxygen pit going, then we will be in a really much better situation than we currently are now. Excuse me. And that'll really kind of help out with our situation as far as the stress and everything is concerned, because then they won't have to do the minuscule tasks. Can we get this going? Can I get some of this going? Alright, we're going to speed up through the night. Everybody should be going to bed, and we'll speed up here. So yeah, man, I'll be uploading this to YouTube because I think that this is a pretty interesting way to play the game. I don't see a lot of people play on hard mode, which is, I guess, what this would be considered, because so far it's definitely slowed down the progression that you would normally make in this game. Because at this point, we'd probably be building our oxygen pit, focusing on like our more like second level stuff, and then trying to look at how we're going outside the base, like this natural gas geyser. But I do have another geyser right here, so I'm curious as to what this geyser is going to be. I really am curious as to what's going to be in that geyser, and looking at how I'm going to expand. But I'm not even. And there's another geyser here. Holy cow, dude! What seed is this? This is a seed that Lunchbags gave us. He picked out the seed that we're starting the game on tonight, and we're trying to figure out. So we're gonna see how this goes, man. We're gonna see how this goes. Please do not pee in there. I need you guys to stop peeing on everything. You guys are peeing on everything, man, and it's killing us. So pressure management is gonna be big, so that I can get airflow tiles. He just couldn't help himself. Just get out. Just get out. I just don't understand why. Oh my gosh! You know what it is? Stop it! No! All right. Well, that's really not fun. That's pretty unfortunate, actually. All right. So our power started working from our coal generator a little too happily because it actually put polluted water down in my clean water that I have down here. Because we do not have a whole lot of clean water, but the water we do have, we can't afford to let it do that right there. That's really unfortunate. So I just need them to finish building this pit. That's one of my main focuses right now. So that way I can continue to progress. So I need this done, guys. Let's make this in like 8s here. Let's go. Turn this back down to 5. I need to micromanage every single aspect of what's happening right now because it's just not happening expeditiously enough to where I'm able to let them kind of just take a break and de-stress. And the stress is so bad in this mode. Once I get this oxygen pit done too, it'll be really big deal to kind of helping our situation out where I don't have to make them do all the like petty tasks that they're constantly doing all the time. So I get this tile done and then it's fine. I want them to go down there and mop up that polluted. There it is. Got it. Okay, and I need them to hurry. I need them to get this done. This needs to happen now. I need this done. Get this dug out. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. You can do this. I have faith. I can actually do this now, and I can re-enable this. They'll just have to start and continue digging around the polluted water. So that's not a big one. I can change sub-priorities on this to get this done. And we'll get this dug out, built up, and then actually this can be really useful for us in a number of ways. So now that that's done, I've got a lot of our basic stuff done. And let me see if I can finish digging this out. That would be great. Alright, we're going to go ahead and sleep. We're starting to get a little bit of food. Next thing I need to do is make the kitchen / like the dining area. We're going to be doing that next. I usually like to put that really close to where I'm going to cook, so I think I'm going to do that over here. Do we bring it? Let's see what they have available. I really like this guy. Diver's lungs. I like you, and you're going to farm. You're going to farm. I like that. Let's go. Okay. All right, now we are looking. Now we're cooking. Now we're doing better. Now we're doing better. Alright, so let's get some airflow tiles going here. Airflow tiles, they're just going to help get this oxygen flowing around this base a lot better. Alright. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Alright, boys, it's coming along now. We're going. Okay, so our oxygen's going to be moving around the base a little bit. I really don't want to have to use too much extra algae because this deoxidizer consumes a lot of algae as it works, unfortunately. That is something that really does happen quite dramatically with it. Now, do I take the risk and promote them? I think we shall give it a shot, see how it goes, because it could bite us in the butt because stress is already bad, but stress has gone down quite a bit. So I think the next big thing we need to do is start sweeping up the base. Actually, no, I can't just cancel that. I can cancel sweep and mop orders though. I think we're gonna cancel that. I need a pit to put some bags, so I think that's where this is coming right here. I'm gonna do this and we'll turn this priority up. Now, why do I do this with my bags? I do this with the bags because they do come with a decor minus. So the storage container does take away decor value, which adds to stress. Is it a big deal right away? No, it's really not, but all that stuff adds up, especially when you're dealing with as much as we are. Like, we're fighting against all the odds as is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these and I'm going to turn them on to 6. Now that I kind of don't really need to build anything else right away, I just need them to clean up the base. I need them to clean up the base, and I need them to keep refilling this damn coal generator, please. Because that is what's supplying the power to our base. Alright, perfect. Alright, perfect. Oh, sorry, I left ultra fast mode on. Damn it. Deconstruct this, please, and make this our only place to keep food. Alright, how are we doing germ-wise? Let's see. We still got some germs, so let's... Oh my goodness gracious gravy. Yeah, we need to disinfect too. Man, this is a pretty difficult mode, boys. I could sit here and tell you guys a number of things about how, you know, not so bad this is. This is tough. Let's speed this up a little bit. I really need them to just get a lot of stuff done, and it's, excuse me, taking quite a while. It's taking quite a damn while. And I think that's my daughter, so I'm gonna have to go get my daughter here in a secarino. So I'm gonna let this run here on about medium, so nothing crazy happens. Let me go grab my daughter. I'll be right back, boys. Some juice. Some juice. Alright guys, sorry. Yeah, but see, the problem is I can't stream on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I have to do them one or the other, unfortunately. I can only do them one or the other at a time, because it's a violation as I'm partnered with Twitch to stream on YouTube at the same time. So this challenge right here I will be uploading to YouTube. because I think that this could be a really interesting series to upload. Like I said, I haven't seen a lot of people attempt this. There we go. Now this can start consuming some of this carbon dioxide out here. Oxygen's just so rough. Problem is I'm just not generating enough water to do everything we need to do. And that's a big problem. We do not have a lot of water. We just do not have a lot of water. Okay. No, as a partner on Twitch, I cannot. If you're not partnered or anything like that, you haven't signed an agreement, you can't. You can. But I cannot, as I am a Twitch partner, I cannot share content created on Twitch at the same time with YouTube. I mean, you can, but it's a violation of the contract I have with Twitch. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? So, no, it's not like, oh, I just, in general, can't. No, like, I can't share the content created on one platform with the other at the exact same moment. Alright. I have an idea here. I just need, they're like finally getting caught up with stuff, but getting ahead is not something we're doing very effectively here. I'm like stuck in a rut doing the same crap. Alright, let's make this happen. Can we clean, guys? Good gravy. Yeah, so that's the unfortunate part about that situation. But it's okay. I just don't want to take another duplicate. Alright, let's see. Unconstructive, 9 digging. Holy smokes, look at this guy. Ugly crier. He's got a really good stress reaction too. I think this is a dude, and I think I'm gonna name him Random Oz. For you, good sir. I think we're gonna take this guy. I really think that that's a good pick, and I think he's gonna dig, because that's actually nutty. That's an insane amount of dig. You know, I've never seen a duplicate in any aspect pop up with a +9. I've seen +8s. I have never seen a +9. That's actually one of the craziest. Look at how fast he digs. That's insane. That's actually crazy how fast that he digs. That is nutty. Alright. Excuse me. Okay. So, I mean, I've got a lot of algae to go around. I really would not like to have to go through all of it, if possible. I definitely believe that I need to place more oxygen. I need one on this side. So I think I'm just going to have to go ahead and bite the bullet and do that. That's a lot of oxygen to feed, but it's alright. We're going to make it happen. We need it. I think it'll definitely help with our stress situation, so we're going to go ahead and get that done. Because they get stressed when they aren't able to breathe oxygen. Strum's lagging, but I have bad internet. I'm sorry, my dude. Twitch has been frightfully pretty rough lately. too, as well. So it might not just be you. You know what I mean? The site's had a lot of issues lately, unfortunately. But you can feel free to check out my YouTube. If every link that I possibly have to any social media, any platform I use, is available there on that link. So if you would like to check out my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube, it's all right there. Excuse me, Jesus. And I don't know how this little polluted oxygen bubble got out there, but it's not really making or breaking us. Okay. I really, really, really wish that I had a cool mist geyser near us, because I could definitely use that water source. Another thing I also do not see initially is a cold biome. Down here. Okay. I have to go through all the germs to get to that. Oh my goodness. Alright. Trying to tidy up a little bit so they'll clean up after themselves. Oh no. Oh no. Someone's bed. Oh no, someone's bed's unreachable because of silly sand. Sand is such a bummer. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Alright. So I think at most what I might do is I think I'm going to stick with these 6 duplicants for a while, because it's pretty hard to keep up with the oxygen production required. It's also pretty hard to keep up with the food requirement without having to oversaturate myself with mealwood. I should be able to suffice with what we have currently. No guarantees. The next thing I'm actually going to build, I think, is going to be a med bay, because I do have some germs, and unfortunately I need to resolve that situation pretty quick. That's a problem we don't want. We don't want to get sick, and I don't want to have to take people out of commission. Now that I've got the polluted oxygen pit done, that's good. I do have some germs here on this sink we need to take care of. So they just need to keep cleaning up after themselves. Some of my food's got some germs on it. Darn it, dude. I think what we need to do eventually, once I'm able to close loop and then clean, is create a shower and latrine system that feeds itself. I think that's something I need to do. I think that's going to be something we need to do, but that requires a lot of power for me to do that with clean water coming in and out. So that might not be one of the first things we do. Now, I would love to get an electrolyzer system done, but we just don't have a lot of water for that. But I don't think I'm going to have a choice. I think that's something we're going to have to do. But we're going to start working on our kitchen/eating area. I think that's equally as important. And that'll definitely help also with our stress problems that we're having. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that space there. And we will dig this out. So, let's go. Yep. Alright, cool. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and get our kitchen done. Now, the good thing about the electric grill here is that it is not going to consume water as we cook. And I can stop using this, and I can start making better food. So that'll be a really good first start for us here. Okay. As long as they build it, we should be fine. I do have a chef, and he'll be the only one that can use it, so now my other duplicants won't be trying to make food at the same time he is, so that's also really good. And my gopher is not doing a good job gophering. They're not supplying where I want them to supply, so that's quite unfortunate. Let's take all this other crap off of him so they'll actually do that. And then the reason the gophers are so important is they deliver all the supplies to like your building sites. So your architect can just come in behind and zap, 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 and build it. So it's kind of cool and kind of an important little tool, and a really, I feel, necessary ability for your duplicants to have. I feel like a gopher is a very important job for your base because it saves your other duplicants a lot of time. You know what, man? I don't like where that's placed. I want it like right here. Come on, you turd knockers, dude. And I think my daughter wants her snack. So let me do that real quick. You want some fruit snacks, sweetie? You did? Okay, you don't have to. Here. Just sweetie. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we can resume our cooking. The other thing this allows us to do is cook eggs. So critter eggs, since we're not farming critters, we can make omelets. And that gives us a really cool option to go ahead and just continue cooking on our adventure quest here. So I will put that there for now. That'll help with stress. Good lord, we're just fighting stress all over the place, man. Eventually I will put a power control station in here if I can. I believe that I can. Yes, I can put him right there. That's exactly why I used the tiles the way I did. Don't forget it. And this to help cool this room down in the future. And I got room for a painting in there, so that's awesome. So planning out the future, I could put a power station right here and turn this into a power room. So that's awesome. Perfect, man. Perfect. All right, guys. This is starting to work out a little better. I would really like them to clean, but I know that they have a task force list of priorities, and that's probably not on their list of things to do. What are you researching right now? Actually, you know what? I'm not really concerned about that right now. Go ahead and do other things. Let's go ahead. The faster that I'm able to get the floors cleaned up, the less problem my stress should be, theoretically. Theoretically, it shouldn't be as big a problem. So that's kind of my goal, because I really do need to get the next aspects going. Unfortunately, I think that I'm going to have to build this electrolyzer room for oxygen, because I cannot survive on algae alone. For now, it's not a big deal, but I mean, it is producing pretty decent amount of oxygen, so that's good. That's good. And we're keeping this down here. So actually, what I may do is deconstruct this and turn this into a manual airlock. Nighttime. Alright, slow it down. Perfect. Alright, let's go, boys. Let's get it done. And I might put some bags over here in the base somewhere. I just don't know where I want to do that yet. Shouldn't need this here. I should need this back here. And that should allow me to put another sculpting block there. So Okay. It's moving along now, boys. We're getting some progress. Making some progress, and the thing I can do here is I can destroy this. I can put a door here. Now, I'm hoping that I don't let polluted oxygen come through this side, and this will help me maintain my room bonus that I have. And that'll allow them to pick this stuff up a lot more, a lot easier, and put it exactly, and put it there. Perfect. Yes. So now that's going pretty much how I wanted it to there. I don't want clay in there. Alright, so we're cleaning up a lot better. Food's not an issue right now. We're doing really good food-wise. But my plants just are not getting enough carbon dioxide down there, so I might... Actually, you know what? Whatever. We'll keep it there. That's fine. I think that we've come to a point where now we've dug down pretty deep, so the carbon dioxide has a pretty good place to pool. It's causing an issue for our mealwood farm, which I didn't really want to cause, because it's just not getting the pressure. You ready to go night-night? Okay. Let me put my daughter back to bed, guys. I'll be right back. Party! You ready to go night-night, baby girl? Did you drink any of your juice? Alright guys, sorry, my daughter, she was tired. Neither one of our kids has been feeling too wonderful lately, so I want to make sure that she's nice and relaxed and calmed down. So let's do this. Okay guys, so the next batch of research went through. I might give research another break. In the meantime, I did have an artiste. I think we're going to go back to get some art done. Oh, no, I didn't want that. Where's my artist student? Okay, perfect. Let's take a look at our situation here. So, water situation grim. I like it. And we need to create a more finite oxygen solution. And with that, we also... I'm gonna wind up placing another grill here in the future. It's just what I normally do because I cook 2 different types of food at the same time. And then I will place more tiles here and kind of close this out. We are going to create an 8-room table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it doesn't need to be very tall. And I'm actually going to close this room off there, and I will give us this room bonus. So now they've got a place to come eat their meals. That'll be a big bonus for them. So they'll also gain stress relief bonus from that room as well. Perfect. And then I want to do a med bay because my duplicates are dropping somewhat substantially. 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I think med bays qualify at 96 tiles also, same as a power plant, so they can be quite substantially bigger. 64 plus 4 is what? 68, 72, 76, 80, 84, 88, 92, 96. That's pretty much this entire floor to there. So I said here, right? So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna make a giant med bay. I'm gonna do that so I can put the pharma chamber in there later, and yeah, you guys will see why. I'm gonna put the pharma chamber in there later, and it's gonna help that situation out quite substantially as well. So we'll do this, and I'll put mess tables in here. 1, 2. Actually, I'm gonna put them side by side, and I'll just put a painting above it. It's important that I keep up with the decor, and I don't let that get away from me. Just because I can tell you, it's better to stay ahead than it is to fall behind. And in this game mode right now, that's the last thing I want to do is fall behind in something. For the love of me, turn toggle up on you. Art student, turn that up on you, and we'll speed the game up. I've given them a list of tasks, not to overwhelm them, and before I give them any more, I'm going to have them build these 2 rooms and finish these paintings before I assign them any more tasks. Now, I would really hope that they're able to finish this table because that's going to be really big off the bat for us. And eventually I will move my compost piles into a much cleaner, more confined space for them to work around. So with that said, that's the goal here. Excuse me. Yeah, insufficient oxygen generation. Now, I already know that's going to be a problem. That is fine for now. 2. Now, yeah, I don't think I can take that one up without running into this problem. Cool thing is, I do have this sweet natural gas geyser here. There is a nice chlorine pocket here, which will really help us when we break into that danger zone down here, this germ zone, to get to the cold biome. Cold biome is going to be important, because I am really praying that one of these 2 geysers is a cold mist geyser. Now, the reason I don't think it is cold steam geyser. The reason I don't think it is because it's buried. Normally the cold steam geysers aren't really buried. So I have pretty grim expectations, to be 100% honest, about what these 2 geysers are. Recently I found a lot of pretty nasty geysers dug out. I found a hot polluted oxygen geyser. I mean, all that thing does is spit out slime lung. You know, it's pretty unfortunate. It's pretty nasty. So, I mean, oh shoot, I forgot to put a sink. Let's cancel this, and that's what I'll do here. A wash basin in here. I'm speeding it up a little bit, so pardon me. Somebody use this damn thing? Come on, man. You filthy inbred animals, dude. Damn it, they're just getting food poisoning everywhere right now. I really don't want to use turbo mode too much. Hey, thank you for the other 5 biddies, Asteroid. That's greatly appreciated, my dude. I really don't want to use turbo mode more than I have to. Because turbo mode can cause issues with the game. So I'm really hoping that I can iron a lot of it out without having to use turbo mode. Turbo mode really helps you move through those lulls in the game that kind of make the game feel like it's going a lot slower. I don't think I have any of that. Make sure they can't eat those. Perfect. Okay. Alright, let's get to storing. I really do appreciate those bits, my man. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, good sir. Much appreciated, my man. I would really like it if they could build and get this stuff done. It'd make it a lot better for me if they could get this med bay done, and then I could just get things assigned to people that are kind of like, I want to see if Asteroid can even recover from any of this immune system problem from food poisoning once I get this med bay done. Oh, we gotta get the med bay done first. Yeah, I know we have jobs mastered, but I don't want to promote anybody. Come on, stop using this damn bathroom, guy. Okay, well, at least he washed his hands. That's why I need the room completed, so they'll stop using that bathroom. Oh my goodness, no! You filthy animal! You move here and wash your darn hands, you beast! Alright, I'm gonna turn these down to a 1, because I cannot believe that. They're eating at these tables and stuff, dude? Come on, guys. Okay. This is now a med bay. Assigned to the med bay. Jeezums, Lord have mercy. Okay, so Asteroid, I'm going to see if you can actually recover your disease that you have in the med bay. Okay. Is that just not something that you're going to do? Okay. And I'd like him to finish this room. Alright, mess hall's done, so there's stress relief bonus there. We got stress relief going everywhere right now. Perfect. Okay, so I'm actually going to promote these jobs. Alright, we got some algae going out. Yeah, dude, it's unavoidable. I'm going to have to do at least some form or fashion of an oxidizing room, but I really don't want to have to do that. I'm gonna have to come up with more power anyway. pretty soon we're running into an issue where I probably maxed out the power that I can use on this greatly. Let's just do this here, I guess. Alright, so now that they're picking up, I got them sweeping. This is where a lot of time's going to be spent here. No, zoom out. I want to get this research done. So let's do that. Now we're going to stick with our 6 dupes for a while. I could use some more refined metal. I'd really like to get an engineer, actually. 8 creativity, destructive. See, that's a bad trait. Operate, vomiter, slow learner, uncultured. This guy, I think we're gonna take Gossman. I think we're gonna take Gossman, dude. And he's gonna be my engineer. And the reason I want that engineer, I will explain it in a minute. It's because I'm gonna try to build this power station, and he'll be able to buff my generator using microchips, and he's gonna be able to operate the machinery. So my generator should always stay fueled up now, so because it's burning through power pretty quick. And these batteries, I think these batteries can go. I've got room for my transit tubes over here. That's going to help cut that down. Fire pole could go down here, but my supercomputer's in the way. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. Oh. Okay. A lot of good things going down. A lot of good things going down. Let's get this swept out. Get this swept out. I'd like all the polluted water kicked out pretty much immediately, honestly. I don't want to create polluted oxygen anywhere except for in here. And that's because it's essentially going to be treated, turned into clean oxygen. And I can actually breathe and not stress these guys out walking in there. Our stress is coming down. They're still using the massage tables quite often. I'm hoping I can really keep that down. But as I promote them in jobs, that's going to be something that can be expected. My mealwood farm is taking a hit now. I may have to do another row of mealwood. Which is fine. I think we can do that, especially with the fluctuation here. And I think I'm going to bring this airflow tile back. So that way the carbon dioxide can feed into my skimmer. And we can get a much healthier supply of polluted water going. I'll be able to recycle and reuse this polluted water quite frequently. So it's not all bad. Polluted water is going to be a pretty good thing for us here. Excuse me. And we're going to get some more mealwood going. Since I did bring in a 7th duplicate, which I didn't really want to do, but kind of have all the jobs assigned that I want to have assigned currently. So with that, we're just gonna try to work around it the best we can, and this digging may actually really kind of muff up my farm here for a minute because all the sand's really obnoxious. Carbon dioxide is really not helping me out, and we got like 4,000 kilograms left of algae, so that's not really a good situation either. Now this will be a pretty big sized mealwood farm, but I want to stay ahead of my food issues early. Oh, man, it makes me feel like I need to put an airflow tile here. In here. And I can dig this out, and I'll actually put 2 more in this room. Okay, nice and slow. This is definitely not the quickest expansion we've had, but it's moving. Okay, what did I research? Ah, yes. Alright, power control station. Which now I have an operator that's nowhere close to it. So let's speed cycle through the night. I think the only way to get him up is to get an apothecary, and okay. We're gonna speed up a little bit and try to get to sweeping. Because this guy's gonna get really stressed out working on his farm, so if I can take away some of that, because ground clutter is very stressful on your duplicates. And I have enough to make an omelet now. I can make this omelet, so he can do that. Perfect. So now I have an apothecary, which I can put here. Drag this wire down. Try and keep things neat and tidy as best we can. We're keeping ahead of our sweeping issues a lot better now. I got the game running a little bit on hyperspeed here. Alright, so now I have this. Can I make placebos? I can. So that makes me wonder. I think that's the care trait. So let's do this. Let's see if that works. Now that does take coal, and that's going to be an issue till I get a rancher, in which my rancher will then be able to like farm us hatches, and then we can kind of create a coal farm. Hopefully digging this out will allow me to take care of some of this carbon dioxide pressure problem that we're having. Alright, kind of speeding through a little bit. Sorry, I know. Let's make these. I want to see if this works. Is this what I need to get rid of this problem? Just make the dawn things, please. The dawn things. I need you to make the dawn things. Alright, here we go. Alright, he's making these placebos, so now I'm curious. Holy cow, man. Everybody's getting a little sick. I wonder if the placebo will help cure this food poisoning epidemic that we have going on. Excuse me. Because I can't make vitamin chews yet. To prevent future diseases and this non-specific disease. Any sick duplicates. So I wonder if they'll just take it to like kind of help me build back their immune systems up. I'm not sure if that's how this works or not. So I guess we'll find out. I've never really done this before because in any other game mode you play, their immune systems automatically regenerate. But however, in this mode, they do not. So that is something to consider and think about. Because if I'd have known that, we could have planned that out a little better. And let me go ahead and get some more refined copper working, which I want to do a metal refinery, so I'm not making as much sand. But we're going to go ahead and get the base cleaned up. Try to get rid of some of this ground clutter stress that they're facing. And we'll sweep all this up. Perfect. There we go. Sweep this, please. I don't want the hatch to eat this. Alright, so now we're moving here. We're moving, boys. Alright, so the floors are pretty much clean. Wow, holy cow, quick shot of stress. What'd you do? This room should really be helping out with a lot of stress, though. Their outfits, holy cow, dude. We might have to make snazzy outfits for them, too. Okay. I think the time has come where I can no longer deny that we need a more definitive oxygen generation solution. So, can we dig this out, please? I need these gone. This is a big problem. This will help me plan. So if I could do that, that would be great. And actually, do I have everything I need to do that? Insulated. I need the Atmos sensor. Okay. We've got some refined metal. Okay. So 4 spaces up, and then floor, and then I'm gonna have door, a ladder. So I'll do one here, flower pot. So ladders here and here, and then I'll do like this, tile, and mecha airlock there. Alright, so now I'm going to build up. And then tiles here to like this. We're going to get a gas pump and a gas filter. And my gas pipe runs to it. Now where am I going to put... I guess it's going to go on top over here. So I'll dig this out like this. And we'll dig all of it out. And that leads me to the next liquid pump we're going to need, which will be over here. I'll dig down. We're gonna dig this, and then, cow, dude. I guess we'll go through the floor this way and up, up, up. I'll turn this into a floor because we're gonna need it to be a floor eventually. That's the plan. I'm leaving 4 spaces so that way I can do that. Probably leading to Atmos suits going out here. Power plant this way. So, next power plant is going to be my hydrogen power plant. And you know what, man? I'll build this literally right on top. But with this one, it's going to be a little different because we're going to go up. So, we'll dig this up and dig 2 out this way. Ooh, snap. Actually, we're going to go out this way. Okay, so I'm going to put a ladder in here. And power, we're going to do hydrogen here. Leave space, hydrogen here. 2, we'll go up and around it like this. Tiles here. Go back. Power. I should have enough to do a smart battery for this one and this one. We'll need more here. Power. Heavy watt. Heavy watt. And I'll be able to put another power control station in here. And then we can come down like this. I'll do another manual this way. Ladder up to there. But I'm going to have to actually go the ladder all the way up so that way I can finish building all these walls. This down. Boom. Dig it out. 3, 4, 2. Perfect. We can dig all that out. Alright. So then that leads me to our next big problem. I need... Come on, man. If we could just keep coal in this coal generator, it would be so much easier on my duplicate. And architect, I can go ahead and promote you. This could be a big problem here. He hasn't gone to the job board yet, which I need him to. Oh my goodness. That would explain why he hasn't gone there yet. Okay. So, I need to get this tile built, please. Stat. Alright. Jeezums. Have mercy on me, would you, game? So digging this out seemed to really help my farm down here. really seemed to help the farm out quite substantially. Alright, so I'm going to do a flower pot, and then big things I'm going to do in here, Atmos sensor up here with the automation wire. And then I need to make all this powered, so I can do this, drag it up and over through here. Now, why do I want to use these wires? Because they carry a higher wattage, so it's important because there's going to be a lot of power that's drawn through. Do I necessarily need that power wire there? No, I don't, but the power wire that I prefer to have, I don't have research, nor do I necessarily have enough refined metal for it. Doing it through the rock crusher is great, but not necessarily effective. It's not the most effective method of creating your refined metals, but I mean, it's one way to do it. So until we get it researched, come on, mouse, you're killing me. Until I get it researched, it's really not like doing me any good or bad, to be honest. But we do almost have our engineer skilled up, so that'll be a really good improvement for us there, because he'll be able to microchip and make our generators work more effective than they currently are. So, and what is my miner doing? Miner. Let's take all this off for now, because I need them to focus on tasks at hand. Oh, you know what? I think I know what they're doing. 5, 5, and 5. The only one I want set to a 6 is my coal, because I'd like all the coal to be there, so that way I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, changing the priorities definitely changed what they were doing, because they were putting stuff in bags, which is great, but not necessarily what we needed at the time. So, unfortunately, that put me a little behind schedule there. But now they're getting what I need them to get done. So, my artist is now an art student, which really isn't that big of a deal. I can have him change, because he can do art whenever I want. So what else do you like to do? You like to be a groundskeeper. Now that's interesting. I think we'll have them courier though. So perfect. So they can do art now at all times, which most of them can't unless they're assigned the job, but he can't. He can do it whenever I need him to do it. Man, fighting against this stress is insane, because I have a lot of furniture built for these guys. So I'm just like appalled at how much it requires. It's insane. It's literally quite insane how much I'm having to build to keep the stress levels at the minimum that I possibly can. So we're going to take this out across and up into here. Up and then to here, because this is going to filter out hydrogen. And then any excess gases we have, I can just vent straight outside, because it should not hold on to it for very long. It shouldn't hold on to anything other than hydrogen for very long, pending I built it correctly. Alright, so I wanted conductive wire through here. We'll just go straight down. And I'm going to need to make more. So that's what we're doing. God, stop eating my metals. %. Jeezums Lord. Okay. We're working away, boys. We are working our way. It's taking time, but it's coming. Okay. 49, 50. Alright, there we go. We have an electrical engineer now. Perfect. Okay. So I need automation wire from here. Also need it from here. I cannot let these hatches eat this metal, dude. Like they're absolutely like killing me right now. Okay. Okay. Zap, zap, zap. Perfect. Alright, come on. High speed mode, boys. Let's go. Sweep up. Keep it clean, boys. Keep it classy. Take this out. Effing sand, dude, is just one of those obnoxious nuisances that you have to deal with. Alright. So let's see our report. So we're making a little bit of food, so I've got perfect what I need. Haven't been able to cover any extra germs. I think that's because of this door. I'll let them pass through, but not come the other way. They need to go through the sinks. Because I think that's one of my big problems, is they're not having to pass back through the sinks. Another thing I think I need is a sink right here. I gotta start planning this out a little better. I think that's one of my big problems, is after they come out of the polluted water, they may be dragging germs with them. So that could be something to consider. Now I should be taking germs out, so that's nice. Okay, hydrogen generators are coming. Perfect. I mean, this isn't really like a mega reliable source of power, but it's extra power, and I'm going to use one of those to power specifically my exosuits, because we need to get exosuits going too soon. Damn it, don't eat my copper. And these hatches are really annoying right here. They're in the worst possible place they could be. Alright. So the heavy watt wire is really going to be impactful when they are in these rooms, but after we get it built, I'm really not too concerned about the area. So hydrogen's going to come out. This is going to be above 1,000 grams. Is this unreachable? No, it's reachable. Okay. Alright. So heavy watt wire really brings down the decor rating, decor value. But it allows you to carry a massive amount of power through it. Excuse me. And kind of a big deal. So the other thing I need to do is create a power loop for this. But I want it to be run off of this system. And I need this ladder out of here, and this is going to be a tile. Excuse me. And that's why I'm using mechanized airlocks into this specific room, because mechanized airlocks block the decor value from escaping the room. Because it'll travel through, but like the decor in here is terrifying. And that's due to the heavy watt wires. Heavy watt wires are very, very, very brutal on your duplicant's decor rating. I know there's nothing selected, but I don't think that we're having as many germ problems as we were before. Alright, see how he's tuning up the generators? That's great. And the reason I'm connecting it to the top one is because that's the one that's going to start pumping up this air system. Perfect. Alright, that's good. Build, build, build. Money. 50-50, perfect. I like it. And now I should be drawing water. Perfect. We're starting to draw a little bit of water, so now comes the hydrogen, pumping the oxygen out. We'll be pumping hydrogen into it, and then it'll start sustaining itself. And that is how the magic happens with the oxidation there. So it's just going to take a little while to get primed. Once it gets primed, it won't be that big of a problem. And we'll start pumping oxygen down and pumping hydrogen out. The hydrogen obviously is going to be a big deal. That's kind of what we're going for in this room. Max gas pressure, son of a biscuit, boys. Alright, there's a little bit of hydrogen coming. It's starting, slowly but surely. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. Running out of water there. Alright, so... next room we're looking to build, friends. Oh, we might be able to mess around up there, but I don't necessarily want to do that. Alright, next room we're going to go for. I think we're going to go ahead and start looking at Atmos suits, because we need to get that done. We need to get it expanded out. So let's try to sweep all this up. Let's get all this taken care of. Sweep it up, boys. I need it clean. Actually, I can probably put a couple bags here, so that way it's a lot easier for them to maintain this. Yeah, let's do this. That will make them hold the same things that everything else holds. Alright, so speeding it up a little bit, speeding it up. Speeding her up a little bit. Let's go. Alright, we got enough algae to get us a while, and now we're pumping in an extra power source and more oxygen, so this is not too bad. This is going pretty well. Come on, build, please. There we go. Alright, so that'll help me take care of this situation up here with the sweeping, so they shouldn't be traveling crazy far to deliver. And we can get it cleaned up pretty quickly. Perfect. Alright, cool. Okay, and the cool thing is, now this is a power plant, this is a power plant, we've got our rec room, we got barracks, we've got a giant med bay, we've got our latrine, no greenhouse yet, and no stable for critters, so we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I know it doesn't necessarily seem that way, but we're doing pretty darned good. You know what, man? I wanted to protect this water supply, but I may not be able to the way I want to. So let's start prepping for our airlock. I may only do this to help build here. Yeah. Do that, then I can build onto the floor here, build these tiles out. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to be our airlock we're going to use for our suits. Which I believe we're researching currently. And once I get Atmos suits done, I'll feel a whole lot better about even taking on anything this way outside of the base. Which, I'd like to go towards the cold biome, but there's got to be a cold biome this way, right? Like, there has to be at some point a cold biome this way. Alright, speeding up a little bit. Now, it's not going to be anything too crazy over here. I mean, this kind of is what it is, man. But big key takeaways. Alright, let's go. Alright, so let me turn these up to a 6. Turn these up to a 6. Turn these up to a 6. And this guy. So we kind of got bags everywhere, but I mean, our stress is starting to go down a little bit. It's going down pretty good. we're maintaining calories-ish. So I really don't think we need another duplicate currently at the moment. It's not really going to help our situation. And I'm going to need more refined copper. We need to find a source of water. That's kind of what we need, because we're going to be using a lot of water here, and it's not really helpful to our cause to not be looking for water. So we need to do that pretty soon. Exosuit checkpoint. It is going to go this way, and then I'll need a dock. 3. Let's start with 3. That's going to be quite a power draw. So this is consuming 960 watts out of a total of what? I think these are 800, right? I believe that they create 800. Because this power grid here is totally free. But I have created quite an interesting situation for myself here. Conductive wire bridge. If I do this, Jesus, do this. God. Requires so much copper. I really wish that I had what I needed to get the metal refinery done. Would be such a much more amazingly impactful situation for us than this right now, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see if I can get... I really want that to be a 2K wire, because it's going to draw a lot of power on those suits. Constantly. It's always going to be drawing on the suits a lot. So, suits draw a lot of power. And I'm going to have to power a way to get oxygen into it. And slime lung. Fuck. So I'm going to have to block this off too. Without getting sick. We want to keep slime lung the heck out of our base. Slime lung... I think Slime Lung could actually be way more game ending than it ever was. And we do not want that problem, friends. We just can't have those problems. I'm using so much copper to try and get this wire made. This is actually not how I wanted this to go down. My goodness. I'm like actually deficit on copper right now, so... Okay, and actually I can find something positive to do with this room. Make it more storage. Anything I can do to keep storage ahead of schedule is great. Alright, conductive wire. But the sooner I get things converted into 2K, the better I'll be in the long run. A lot of stress, man. A lot of stress. Man, it does not take anything for stress to fluctuate off these guys at all. It really does not. Okay, and that should be all the wire we need. Okay. Goodness grief, man. Actually, cancel this. And turn this into a gas pump. And run this down through here. And I'll need more 2K. That's alright. Okay. When you do this, this will be great. The good thing is once duplicants leave this area, there shouldn't really be any carbon dioxide floating up in here, which is why I kind of feel really good about building this here. Only problem I might find is that I don't always get oxygen funneled up here as well, but I can resolve that in another way. Going through tools I don't really want to go through, but if we need to, we can do it. Not really a big deal. We can fix it. Second thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to find the less deathly way to get a hold of some reed fiber. Reed fiber is going to be a big deal because that's how you make exosuits. Getting a hold of it normally is not as fun. It requires you to go into some dirty areas, like see it's here, but that one's covered in slime lung, so that one's definitely a no-go for us. Holy shnikes. I don't think there's any clean reed fiber for us to get a hold of. Oh, how painful, dude. Thimble reed. Oh. That's in a vacuum. We could plant it ourselves. We can plant that ourselves, and I shouldn't get any exposed. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Perfect. So I will do this, and that. Perfect, man. That's great news. All right. So I'm gonna plant that thimbleweed seed right not there. Son of a biscuit. We'll just deconstruct these now. We don't really need them. I just need to get this thimbleweed planted. That's the cleanest one. We're gonna have to work around one, and I didn't release any slime lung to do so. So that's a victory for us there. Now, getting a hold of. Alright, so let me do this, and then we can put these here like this. Get some extra carbon dioxide going, and then plumb. Get a pitcher pump down here. That'll help with that. Because we need to get a hold of some polluted water to water that with. Alright, and then stations. We need an exosuit forge, which I think our problem we're missing is refined metal, 400 grams. So this should be able to make it. I can put that up here, right here next to our airlock, and we should be set. I'm digging it. And then sweep. Give them some time to sweep. Just get all this mess up. All of it. Always have them sweeping. That way we're staying ahead of that. Man, I have got to use the bathroom, boys. I apologize. I will be right back. Give me a second, friends. Oh, man. had to use the bathroom there, sorry. Okay, so I need to create ways to funnel this going. So now we've got reed fiber growing, which is perfect because this stuff grows in like 2 cycles, I think. Yeah, exactly, 2 cycles. So in 2 cycles, I should have enough to start engineering our first exosuit, and that'll be really good. So this is drawing 960 watts. I can put this there, and that should be just what we needed. So we'll deliver exosuits, and then we'll be able to start digging. Now, we're going to be very careful. I may actually need to pop some extra copper here. Yeah, so I need to make 3. And I need reed fiber to do so. So this creates how much reed fiber, I believe? 1. So over a span of time, we'll be able to do so, but we'll get it done. All right, perfect, man. I like it. And we're starting to draw power, so this is working efficiently. We've got this coming down. We got a really big carbon dioxide pocket over here. So that's not a problem. I mean, this is kind of ideal. And then our polluted oxygen is filtering through here, creating a pretty nice, sizable pocket of actual breathable oxygen in here. And one thing we can do for that is actually just leave it alone. It's doing what it's supposed to do. This deodorizer I still have here in case they don't necessarily get to the wash basins right away. But we could actually probably get rid of this. Now I've left this space because eventually we will get to transit tubes, but I'm pretty sure they require plastic. We don't need that right now. Insulated tiles might be something to look at here soon. Healthcare is also another really big option. Refined objects, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a fire pole here. Fire pole is going to be really good for helping us get around this base right now. I really don't like where my supercomputer is placed, but for now it's fine. And I think once we do that, we can start really evolving into the aspects of getting our digs going. And I can eventually get to the pharma chamber, I think, which will really help with a lot of them. We can refine. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, boys. I'm pretty happy with where the state of this game has landed us right now. We're not over creating food or overproducing, so that's perfect. One thing I can actually do that I probably should do. Well, I think I can get rid of one of these wash basins. I think it's kind of overkill right now. And I can create a compost like holder. If that makes sense. So I can kind of create a place that we can create dirt, because that's what the compost does. So in essence, what I'm getting at is I can ladder 1, 2, 1, 2. Airflow tiles here. Deodorizer. Door. Ladder. Tiles. And voila, we are going to have a dirt farm, essentially. Actually, and I can put a bag in here and it's going to hold dirt. I want this airflow tile. Do this and dig that, and we can work on that. Alright. Alright, man. Dude, we haven't like been below 50 stress and I don't know how long, dude. It's been a hot minute. Alright, so we can sweep up industrial ingredient. Oh. Oh, dang. I thought that I got blown off for that, but that's pretty cool. I got a really interesting email just now, so that could be exciting. We'll see where that winds up at. Actually, a lot more excited than I thought I was about to be about that. I didn't think I would get through. Pretty glad I actually heard something back about it. Goodness gracious. Alright. We have another master job, so now I've got an exosuit engineer, which is going to be really, really cool considering we're walking into exosuit time. God, it's taking forever. But we will get these exosuits done, and need to figure out how to better, I don't know if there's a way for me to deal with this water at all. Could probably put some more bags down here. It's really not going to hurt nothing at this point. The best I can do with storage and hopefully get out of these bags would be ideal. Anything to get me out of those bags. Now in here I want to put dirt and I'll do clay. So we'll sweep. Now there's a reason for that. I can deconstruct this now. And actually I can deconstruct this because the polluted oxygen should float up. If not mistaken. Trying to remember. Oh, you know what, dude? I'm just gonna leave it there. Better safe than sorry. I can get rid of this one. That takes care of a lot of that. And all I need them to do is pick up now. So, polluted oxygen should come out and be eaten pretty much almost instantaneously. Perfect. Get these done. This is working out really good, boys. Working out super good. I'm pretty happy so far with how this is going, man. Pretty happy, my dudes. And I have miner now. All right. Perfect. Alright, man. So we're all charged up. That's really good to notice that my oxygen's not like totally gone from there. And we're backed up here. So our power supply is going pretty well. I just need these reed fibers. So and I don't know where they went. Oh, you know what? I can also store in here some filtration. So I can get that sand picked up. Good lord, this stress just skyrockets for Drift King, man. I don't know where he's going. That's causing that much stress for him, but Jesus, Lord have mercy, dude. Stresses me out when his stress level goes like that, you know what I'm saying? Alright, dudes. Alright. Our decor's really nice, man. I don't know. One thing I can start doing. Okay. We are getting low on water supply here, boys. Okay. Really need these reed fibers to start coming through like big time. Alright, come on. Harvest it up, baby. Do I have enough for an Atmos suit yet or what, dude? Where in the heck is my reed fibers going? Dude, is there something going on here? Where is my reed fiber? You know what, man? We've been growing the crap out of this reed fiber, and I ain't seen nothing else come out of it. Like, where is it? Actually starting to get pretty disappointed by that. Alright, dudes, fire pole time. Not drawing out enough of my hydrogen because I'm just not using enough of it yet. Like, I'm starting to get pretty flustered by where this thimbleweed's going, because I've been growing it for like 6 cycles now, and I just haven't seen one Atmos suit come. So I'm confused as to where the heck it's going. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'll keep one headphone off, baby. Okay, we finally have a reed fiber in here, and it looks like, there we go. There's our suits. Finally, dudes. Finally. Can we dock these suits and get this party started, or what? Get this party started, man. Okay, let's go. Something tells me I'm going to want to get the healthcare prepared, because I have a pretty bad feeling that we're going to need it soon. As a matter of fact, oh my gosh, we still don't have that. Okay. We're going to need to keep this power too. Because oxygen kills slime lung. want to do this. I think what we want to do here is create a place to store all this crap outside where it can kill the germs in it. Might save this bag, and this is where I'm going to store all this slime and all this bleach stone.
Oh, thank you, little
Pure, what is going on,
Please
my dude?
Stay strong.
What is good, brother? Everybody's gonna start getting real sick here soon. I have an ugly feeling, dude, that everybody's gonna get pretty sick here soon. So I need everybody to start working full board here, because it's gonna get pretty rough here pretty quick. I have a feeling Slime Lung is gonna be much more of a problem with the immune systems down than it was without them. Dude, 8 viewers, man. Thank you very much, Pierre. I hope that you had a good stream, my dude. If you're going to be around in a little bit, dude, I might be switching it up here in a little bit. Checking out some different stuff. Yeah, I got Slime Lung coming into the base. God, dog it. Excuse me. And this is where the farmer chamber is going to come in. Yeah, man, I feel you. You went pretty hard today, man. You were streaming for quite a good time. Let's get Lara stuffed in here. Let's see if that helps. I want to see what happens. Will you go in it? Will you go in? No, you will not. Alright. Feels good, man. I feel you, brother. I feel you. No sweat, my dude. No sweat. Do I have a slime lung problem in my base already? Everybody's gonna start getting slime lung. Fucking awesome, dude. No, don't bring that shit in here. Oh my gosh. We're not worried about that stuff, man. I just gave you guys priorities. Alright, dudes. This is where it's gonna start getting real rough. Because what I need to do is I need to create a clean space to store all the slime. Slime and algae. It needs to get stored here because all the algae I pull in from outside is going to be covered in slime lung. And we cannot have that. We cannot allow that to get into the base. Big problem. Jesus, please just deliver the stuff so they can build. And soon we're going to do an algae processing plant, I think. At the rate we're going through everything, I don't know that the oxidizers that we have is going to produce enough oxygen to keep up with what's being used by the Atmos suits. But we're working at warp speed trying to get it done. We haven't had anybody stress out yet. This is a rough go, man. So let's turn this to a 6. Perfect. Once you do this, we'll be fine, guys. Come on. Okay. So now we should have chlorine coming in. And the chlorine should settle right down and take care of the slime lung problem. Really big help right here. So I can get the chlorine in here, and that'll essentially help rid the disease in these bags. So that'll start taking care of the slime lung problem outside. This will clear up. This is a big problem. I need to be carrying extra copper ore on, or copper on hand to repair, because this is probably going to take in a lot of damage. And then I can place a deodorizer here to take care of this, and that'll help polluted oxygen. There we go. All right, we're going. All right. Moving along, boys. Moving along. This will help me out with the core too. Get the rest of this chlorine to drop down. Slowly but surely, and then we should have an entirely sterile environment here for getting rid of slime lung. So chlorine's down here now, and that is going to help eliminate the slime lung issue we have there, forcing up the polluted oxygen and taking care of that. So that's perfect. Alright, so I can put this on. Let's put it on Lyra, because she's getting the worst of this, I feel. She's always stressed out, so that'll help out a lot with some extra, like, it gives the core, so it'll give extra to core. Doesn't really do anything insulation-wise, but it'll definitely help with stress. And I'll probably put the next one on Asteroid. To kind of help relieve those issues that we've been having. And yeah, as you can see now, like, this is an entirely clean and sterile space now. So this is essentially cleaning all of this dirty material that we have in here, which should be, why isn't it showing me? Oh, there it is. Bleach stone. Here it is. Slime. The slime is not dirty at all. No slime lung on it, and that's what we're going for. So now I can dig slime pretty freely, and that's what we need, so that we can store it, get rid of the slime lung, then use that slime for our mushroom farm that we're gonna do. We can use it for, you know, creating algae, which is gonna be clean. So we can use it for a number of things. That's going to be really, really, really helpful for our base here. Excuse me. So that's how we're cleaning slime here. Yeah, see the slime lung just evaporating off of it? And eventually, once we're able to pick up all the slime that's on the floor, we'll be able to get rid of the slime lung in the air by cleaning the polluted oxygen, and this will all turn into clean oxygen out here. Excuse me. Oh, look, water, boys. Oh, man, that's so good. So good. So good. That's what we need right there. That's what we need right there. Yep, the slime lung's dying down out here. Our sickness is going down. What germs do you have? Some slime lung. Okay. But we should have enough for vitamin chews now. So we should have enough for some vitamin chews. That's really cool too. That is really, really cool. Alright, so now we've got vitamin chews, so everybody's able to do that. Vitamin chews are cool. So now they can start regenning their immunities, because now we've got some balm lily growing. And we've got a nice clean area up here to store our slime. And that should start really clearing this out. Did you get anything? Grab the money and go. Alright, so we're gonna put that suit on Asteroid, because I think that's gonna help him out with his big issue he's been having with his decor. Maybe if he'll fucking come grab it. Oh, he's on the massage table. How are we doing here? Alright, my dudes. We're going to save this one here. We're about 84 cycles in. That's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. And we're going to move into the next portion of our strum. Let me get set up here. All right. And let's get ready, my dudes, for the Fortnite strum. Good God help us. Alright, my dudes. So I appreciate you guys hanging out for the oxygen not included portion. We will be picking that back up. Definitely this week. I want to keep progressing that base and seeing where we're going, and maybe if there's a better way for me to control the disease portion and the stress portion, because it's going to require double the resources, it feels like, to get anything done now in that game. The way that we're playing that mode. So that's going to change the way we do things, and that's going to make it quite interesting. So, alright, what is going on here?